All right, man, that sun is bright. Usually when I make videos, I try to find like a secluded area where there's not that many people, but like for whatever reason today, we decided to film right here. There's so many people, and that's just the wave I'm on, man. Something is just going and I'm along for the ride. First thing I want to talk about is a little plug for my music that I just came out with. We've got an album. It's got 9 songs on it. It's titled Happily Ever After, and it is fantastic. You can find it on YouTube. Simply search Happily Ever After. I go by Braum, B-R-A-U-M. This is going to be available on Apple Music and Spotify sometime this weekend. So most likely by the time that you're seeing this, it's going to be up. So go check it out. And yeah, ranges from all types of beats, man. It goes from techno to trap, hip hop, and a little blend, everything in between, man. It's like, you'll like it. You will love it. All right, so what I wanted to talk about today is when you start stepping into your power, meaning you stop doing the things that are making you small. The things that make you small are things that you genuinely don't like, but you do it because it's convenient, it's easy, it's not causing any ripples in the environment, you know. This is important, especially if you have any sort of people-pleasing tendencies like I do. It's just, since a child, I was really concerned about how other people felt. And I felt like I somehow had the capacity to like make everybody feel okay, because I grew up in a kind of a crazy environment. Let's just put it at that. And it's a real shift to like grow up and to realize that I have no control over that. Never did. It's simply wasted energy. And that energy is much better spent on doing what I want to do, on doing what makes me feel alive and passionate. And when you begin this journey, it's not easy, man. It seems like it would be. It seems like it would be simple, but it's really not. It takes a little bit of time. You gotta go through the grind a little bit. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully it's just like boom. But for me, yeah, going through the grind to really get to this place where like it just feels like almost everything that I do in a day, if not everything, is because I want to do it, man. And I'm building and I'm investing in a future that I feel like is for me. And I know if you're watching this video, you feel the same. And maybe you are on that path, or you desire to have that path, but there's something that's like, I don't know if I can, man. Right? I don't know if it's even possible for me. Let me just tell you right now, that's why you're on Earth. It's more than possible. It's your responsibility, man. And man, we got a lot of people staring, bro. A lot of staring people. It's a good reminder to me to not just be like, another reason why it's difficult to really just step into your power is that most people, unless they already are doing it, are gonna take it negatively. And these are people that you don't know, that are just haters and quite honestly miserable and losers and want other people to feel like they do. And these same type of people are, you know what, I'm gonna flip around. these are also people that you know, dude. These are people that are your family and people that you thought were your friends. And they are extremely threatened by you, because if you're doing it, why aren't they? And maybe they can't consciously articulate that, but that's what's going on, man. And you have to be unapologetic about it. If they don't like it, fuck them. Straight up. You live your life. The biggest blessing you can give is living your life, living your truth, man, and giving people the courage to do the same thing. Because they're not bad people for doing that. It's like a very natural response, and I'm sure at some point in my journey, I was probably similar, right? At some point it will happen to them, hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe not. When you really start stepping into your power, like, people don't know how to treat you. And it's like weird, man. Because to you, you're like, I'm just the same old me. Like, I've never changed. I've always been me. But the concept of you and other people's minds, when you start stepping into your power, totally changes. They're like, I can't put this person in a box. I cannot relate to this person like I used to. They're not giving me the feedback that I need to be me. Here's like an observation that I had, all right? So let's take Instagram, for example, okay? On Instagram, you will find... Hold on, how do I want to say this? Give me just a second. So, okay, here's a good example. When I was in high school, right, I, rolled with a crew of people, let's say. And we were tight. We were all homies, and it was a good time, and I really enjoyed high school, to be honest. I don't miss it at all, and I would never do it again. But I enjoyed it. And I will see, like, on Instagram, some of these people that I rolled with that have not changed, that energetically are still putting out the exact same things, will get likes, let's say more likes than me. Not that it matters, but I do care. Like, let's be honest, I do care. They'll get like a lot more likes, and it's all from people from back in high school. All people that they used to roll with. And it's because there's some sort of security and safety in that. Kind of along these same lines is like, dude, I'm 29 right now, and I've lived fucking 10 lives, I swear to God. And I've had so many different chapters, living in so many different places, getting involved in different communities and different people. And each time that I was like a part of a community, that was kind of like the way, the natural audience that I had on social media, because I was just interacting with them so much, right? And then I move on, especially if I move on and there's some sort of new community that's just as big or bigger, all of those people fall off. Never to be heard of again. You know? Oh, he changed, man. What the fuck? I don't like change. The good news is that God is in charge. The universe is in charge. Your higher self is in charge. Angels and spirit guides and spirit teams are running the show. And this resistance that you get from other people is actually like fuel to get you going. And even when I said that, I was like, damn, I don't even know if that's true. I have to call myself out on shit. I actually don't know if that's true. I don't know if there's anything about this world in regards to my beliefs about it that is true. And actually, I don't think it is. And it's more about letting all of that go. And I don't disappear when I let all of that go. There's something left, and whatever that is that's left is like beautiful. Very beautiful. So that, like, wow, that took a turn I did not expect. That took a turn I did not expect, man. Check out where I'm at. Wow, man. That was so weird. Now I'm like, I got like that spiritual high right now. I hope you guys do too. Wow, dude. It's just like love is the only thing that's real. Love is the only thing that's real. Love is the only thing that matters. The heart is, I mean, what the fuck else besides that, right? Money? Yeah, money's dope, and I can't lie, I still have a lot of desire for money. Like, I like the spiritual teachings where they're saying no attachment, no desire, and then you're like blissed out and enlightened, but like, man, I still got desires, bro. I still have a tendency to try to get those things, and maybe someday I'll just be burnt out on that, but for now I'm not, and I just have to be honest with where I'm at, bro. I love this area because there are so many cows, dude. Cows are such high vibrational animals. I heard that Ramana Maharshi had a cow, like a pet cow. That is so fucking dope. For those of you who do not know who Ramana Maharshi is, he was an Indian sage that a lot of people just really referred to him as like the OG, man. Like, he was Christ consciousness, he was Shiva consciousness, and he just embodied it so powerfully. And he would start off, like when he started off his, let's call it ministry. Let's head back this way. Actually, no. Let's just fucking send it. We're gonna walk on the street, no sidewalk. Because we don't give a fuck. We're jaywalking. All my friends at Bill W are like, I'm addicted to jaywalking. If you know, you know. Anyways, he started off his ministry by just having like silent sermons. And it was like the presence was so palpable that he was just convinced that like all you had to do was sit with him, and it was like so obvious that it would be there. And I think a lot of people felt like super at ease and they could feel it, but it wasn't actually making the shift. So then he began to speak, and he has like this lineage of teachers that goes all the way to today, you know, and just like absolutely phenomenal. Interestingly enough, Carl Jung, who was Sigmund Freud's like right-hand man, we all know Sigmund Freud is the one who is the father of Western psychology, essentially. Not essentially, I would say he is. And Carl Jung was like his right-hand man. And Freud's big thing was like, I mean, I'm not like an expert. I'm just telling you what I know, okay? So don't like fucking quote me on this shit. Freud had all of these like broken down stages of the infant to like early childhood, and was just like gung-ho that like this is the reason for the neurosis in adults. And I mean, a lot of people are like, fuck yeah, man, exactly. And then Carl Jung at some point, I think like in his mid-30s, maybe later, I don't know, had a total fucking mental breakdown. Like fucking lost it, psychosis. And when that happened, like his healing from that was like so profoundly spiritual that he broke away from Freud and he said, you know, like, no, like the neurosis that happens is because there is this disconnection of ourselves and our higher selves, spirituality. And he went super spiritual. Still like, you know, scientific, but very spiritual. And then he studied like all of these world religions, and he found these commonalities between all of them, and he called them archetypes. And he said it wasn't random that there was these archetypes throughout all of these religions, because they were implanted into our subconscious and they were making themselves manifest, which is a very interesting idea, right? Okay, the point that I'm trying to make, dude, if you're still with me, like, fuck yeah. The point that I'm trying to make is that Carl Jung had the opportunity to go to India and meet Ramana Maharshi. Sage of the West was going to meet like one of the most powerful, potent human beings like ever. I don't know ever. But Ramana Maharshi was legit. And guess what? Carl Jung didn't go. He did not go because he was scared. He was frightened. He said something along the lines of like, he had too much fear of meeting somebody that knew himself as who he truly was. And he like couldn't handle doing that. He couldn't like meet a man like that. Fascinating, isn't it? It's kind of like, I like the Jungians, I like Carl Jung, but that alone kind of like, for me at least, shows that he didn't go all the way. Like he went up to his heart chakra and his throat chakra, but he didn't like ascend all the way. He was like more interested in the image of God rather than knowing himself as that. If that makes any sense. Okay. I think I'm gonna make a block, go around, and then we'll end the video. So many cars here. I have no idea why. I guess they heard I was making a video. I'm sure half of these are paparazzi, man. Like, what the fuck? I started just like waving to girls, like at the street or at the store. Just I'm like, I don't know why. Girls are a very interesting topic, right? I love girls. Like, I love girls. But you know what I'm saying? I really like girls that are like in their feminine essence, and they just are like, you know, they're in their hearts and they just have like a lot of love. Girls really can exude a lot of love, which I love. But man, I just haven't like really had that connection with a girl in a long time, man. Like, I've ran into a couple of girls I was really interested in the past, and it's just like, dude, we're on different levels. We're on totally different levels. Of course, my level's better. Now, everyone's got their own path, bro. Everyone's got their own path. Perfectly tailored for them. Scripted by the creator herself. The hardest part about girls is like texting. I hate texting, dude. It's like, what are we talking about? I don't know why. I hate when people ask me, what's new? What's new? I don't know why. It's like such an ego question. Like trying to size you up. Or they're like waiting for you to ask it back so they can tell you about all these cool new things that they're doing. Which is crazy because I checked all my pockets, I looked all through my car, under my bed, everywhere, and I couldn't find a single fuck to give. You know? This is my favorite part of the day, the golden hour, you know? Like 1, maybe 2 hours right before sunset, and it's just kind of like this gold. It's like the air's warmed up, it's been heating up all day. Five, 6 o'clock, you know? But it's February. So it's actually a little bit earlier. I think it's closer to 4, but who knows? Time's an illusion anyway. It doesn't even fucking exist. Ha 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 ha. I said fuck a lot today. I don't know why. Some sort of irritation or agitation, I guess. And if you were wondering, yes, I'm irritated at you, the one that's listening. Very agitated with you and your behavior and your nonsense bullshit. And you need to figure it out, man. Or get the hell out of here. Because I'm fed up, dude. I've had it up to here. And if it goes any higher, so help me God. Because I don't give a rat's ass, dude. Remember the first time you heard someone say, I don't give a rat's ass? You're like, wait, so you do or you don't? Or I did it again. Oh my God, my life is so weird. Weird life, man. I'm gonna turn this corner and I'm gonna get to my car. So, like, if there's anything you want to say it now. Or forever hold your peace. Last few videos, I felt like the audio's been decent, so I haven't bought a microphone yet, but still on my mind to do that. Anyways, we're here. Love you, fam. Bye.